Welcome back to the Conference USA Showcase. Well, Ron, we hit that mid-season point, so let's start giving some shout-outs. We'll talk all phases of the game. Let's start on offense. I think I can guess who's at the top of your list.
You still think I got a man crush, don't you? Well, I don't think there's any question who gets my Offensive Player of the Year. Last year on this show, we talked about how Shane Carden was disappointed when he wasn't named the starter of East Carolina. A couple games into it, he became the starter. This young man has blossomed. That's why he's getting my Offensive Player of the Year. Leads Conference USA in virtually every passing category: completions, attempts, yards, touchdowns. He's got a couple of 300-yard games, and don't forget, he accounted for 6 touchdowns in that very big win over North Carolina. I know you agree with me. Shane Carden, congratulations.
Well, I did. The purple was an accident. It was an accident,
Okay.
but it kind of fits. Let's go to the other side of the ball on defense. Zach Orr from North Texas has really been shining.
I'll tell you one thing that when I look at North Texas, the big improvement, not only they're running the football better, but their defense. And my Defensive Player of the Year has to be Zach Orr of North Texas. But I got to give some kudos to T.T. Barber of Middle Tennessee, DeJon Smith of Florida Atlantic. They're both having great years. But look what Zach Orr has done. 55 tackles, forced a couple of fumbles. He's recovered a league-high 3 fumbles. Zach Orr is the leader of this North Texas defense. That's why North Texas under Dan McCartney is having a great year.
And then another head coach is having a big year is C.J. Johnson, and most notably because of one of his special teams player, Cairo Santos. He was our preseason special teams player of the year. It's been a difficult year, but he has continued to perform.
Cairo Santos, the reigning Lou Groza Award winner, which is awarded the best kicker in college football. Here's a young man that a couple of weeks ago lost his father, still played in that football game. Before we get to Cairo Santos, though, I got to give some kudos to Breland Chancellor of North Texas, doing a great job on special teams. But here is Santos, the reigning Lou Groza Award winner, best kicker in college football. Last couple of weeks, he's hit the game winner. He is such a difference maker. He gives coaches that extra little bit of offense. You know you're inside the 40-yard line. He's going to be able to get you 3 points. He is our mid-season Special Teams Player of the Year.
Well, let's talk about some youngsters, and who gets your vote for mid-season Freshman of the Year?
You know, when I broke down the numbers, I had to go with Aaron Jones of UTEP, and I think he's done a great job this year. He ranked 2nd in Conference USA and 2nd among all FBS freshmen in rushing, 557 yards. But here's what stands out to me. He averages 5.2 yards a carry, plus he's got 3 touchdowns. I tell you, UTEP fans, you're going to like this young man as he continues to mature.
Well, let's talk about the men leading these teams, and we've talked about CJ pretty much in every segment we've had, but it's because he's doing such a fantastic job. I'm sure he's your Coach of the Year.
He has to be my Coach of the Year because not only what he went through last year overcoming adversity with Devin Walker and the tragic injury to him, but then you have Cairo Santos this year, his father passing away, and his team emotionally had to be drained. But C.J. Johnson, you spend 5 minutes around this guy, you want to play for him. He's done a nice job as his team has gone to 5-2. They could go to a bowl game. That would be very special for Tulane fans.
Well, the second part of the season is underway. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule for this weekend.